Do you think Pope Francis had a wife and kids? Is there any truth in it? Join us as we look deep into his life to determine if the rumors are true or just hot air. Pope Francis, born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Buenos Aires, Argentina, lived a full life dedicated to his faith and serving others. As a Catholic priest, he took a vow of celibacy and never married nor had children. Before his calling to the priesthood, he experienced a normal upbringing in Buenos Aires. He was one of 5 children born to Italian immigrant parents. Young Jorge worked briefly as a chemist before a profound experience during confession ignited his decision to enter the priesthood. At the age of 21, he began his journey as a seminarian at the Jesuit seminary in Villa Devoto. He was ordained as a priest in 1969. He quickly rose within the Jesuit order. He became the provincial superior in 1973, overseeing the Jesuit priests in Argentina during a tumultuous period. Eventually, his dedication and leadership led him to be appointed as the Archbishop of Buenos Aires in 1998. This role further solidified his influence within the Catholic Church. It was during this time that Jorge Mario Bergoglio chose to adopt the name Francis after Saint Francis of Assisi. This choice reflected his deep commitment to humility, poverty, and service to the marginalized. He lived a simple life, eschewing the luxuries often associated with high office in the church. He chose to live in a small apartment and travel by public transportation. This resonated with people, demonstrating his genuine concern for the poor and his desire to remain connected to the everyday lives of his flock. His commitment to social justice and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life did not go unnoticed. In 2013, the world watched as Cardinal Bergoglio was elected Pope, becoming the first Latin American to hold this position. He took the name Francis, signaling a break from tradition and a new direction for the Catholic Church. As Pope, he continued to live simply, refusing many of the opulent trappings of the papacy. He made it a point to reach out to the poor and marginalized, visiting prisons, hospitals, and refugee camps. He washed the feet of prisoners, embraced those with disabilities, and spoke out against the indifference he saw towards the suffering of others. His actions spoke louder than words, embodying the message of compassion and love that he preached. Pope Francis challenged the Church to confront difficult issues, urging for action on climate change, poverty, and inequality. His encyclical Laudato Si addressed environmental concerns and called for responsible stewardship of the earth. This document resonated not just with Catholics, but with people of all faiths and backgrounds who shared his concern for the planet. His papacy was marked by a spirit of dialogue and openness. He engaged in interfaith dialogue, meeting with leaders from other religions in a spirit of mutual understanding and respect. He encouraged a more welcoming and inclusive church, emphasizing mercy and forgiveness over judgment and condemnation. A papacy of compassion and change. Legacy of Pope Francis. Pope Francis left an indelible mark on the Catholic Church and the world at large. His papacy was characterized by a profound commitment to social justice, humility, and inclusivity. He championed the causes of the poor and marginalized, and his encyclical on the environment, Laudato Si, called for urgent action to protect our planet. His efforts to foster interfaith dialogue and his emphasis on mercy and forgiveness over judgment have left a lasting legacy of compassion and change. Pope Francis will be remembered as a transformative figure who brought a message of hope and love to millions. And as you have seen, did Pope Francis have a wife and children? Type your answer in the comments. For similar stories, subscribe.